I'd like to start by asking um, the one key issue that has been on the lips of both Nigerians and Germans recently, which would be the issue of migration. During the German Chancellor's last visit here, there were questions about 14,000 Nigerians who are due to be deported back to Nigeria, and there were conversations about repatriating them back to Nigeria. And the question there is, um, what exactly is the bilateral conversation around this issue? Because before now, German news had it that Nigeria, amongst other countries, were not ready to have the conversation about repatriating these people back to their country. And there were also human rights concerns about the conditions these people will face if they return to their country. So please let us in on the bilateral conversations happening here.
Yes, thank you very much for speaking to me, and I think you have started with a very important question, that of migration, and indeed it has been a subject matter during Chancellor Scholz's visit to Nigeria. He talked to President Tinubu about it, and President agreed and said, of course, those who are illegally in Germany will be coming back and will be welcome here. These are Nigerians, these are our compatriots. They can come back, contribute to the development of the country. So there is no dissent about the fact as such. And also in the past, and we have a very good cooperation.
So now it's confirmed. It's confirmed that those people will definitely come back. Although these people they work with system. They have a very nice working bureaucracy. It's confirmed that those people, 14,000 or 12,000, she said, will be deported back to come and continue their Shege Promax in Nigeria. Very good. Let's continue.
On that issue in the past. There are rules and regulations about this. It doesn't happen like that, that 12,000 people are just brought back like that. So we have a very good cooperation with the Immigration Service, with Ministry of Interior. So all that is regulated. But I must say, this is a minority. There are so many, there are over 80,000 Nigerians living in Germany, working there with their families happily, sending money back, also contributing to the welfare of their families here. So I wouldn't only see that as a negative topic. And most recently also, and that is known, and it was also part of the discussion of the Chancellor, we in Germany, we want to invite people to come to us legally. Migration is not a negative topic. We need people to come to our country, be it from Nigeria, be it from other countries. So we want to invite them to work in Germany, to live in Germany, to also to contribute to our economic development.
Listen, at the same time, when they want to say 12,000 or 14,000 Nigerians back to Nigeria, at that same time, they are looking for people that will come into their country to, number one, work and contribute to their economy. And she made emphasis on that legally. Okay, look now. For some people who in the Germany or Europe will understand this more. That's it. Some of us on that side, will not just get sense at all. I was watching the news, I think yesterday or 2 days ago. For that same Germany, couple with two children, and be couple with three children, that they receive money, they receive social benefit from German government, but still they stay Nigeria. The husband they work for Nigeria, the wife they work for Nigeria, but for 3 years, I be 2 years, I think, they receive pay steady from the from the German government. How they think do I don't know. I see, some of us they make them hard. Some of us Nigeria they make them hard for people to help us because of our bad character. Some people want to just go there, go they bomb picking the program. They know they contribute. Now imagine that. Is it not? Does it not? Does it not sound disgraceful that the time that they want to send 12,000 of us back home? But still, they are looking for people to come and work. If those people were not useless, no, let us face fact. If those 12,000 people not be useless people, when not they contribute to their society, even if they don't did there for years, they not they contribute anything when the government does, they're not go send them back now. They are now useless people now be that one. useless people. When it's what the name of our country, now all those kind of people they enter government and go say now their responsibility to chop money, they destroy the country. Useless. They have no use to their to any society where they live in. Carry them go Nigeria and then I fit there.
development. And also for that, there are regulations, and we are already running 7 centers here in Nigeria that prepare Nigerians who want to legally move to Germany, prepare
Imagine,
them.
imagine 7 centers to train Nigerians so they can migrate legally to Germany, whereby you want to send 12,000 people out from Germany back to the same Nigeria. Make sure they don't give 12,000 people get chance to make good use of their self. How if it did easy thing just for you to just go find work. Just go find work, make it they pay these people your tax, make it they do your thing, JJ they go opportunity when your government not give you. But some of us go rather come here, come they collect money, go back Nigeria or other ones they all now to just the bond. Just the bond, so that they could just they pay you. They take care of you. Like that, you not gonna give anything to the society because now them be your father and now them be your God now. Nonsense.
On the legal conditions, on the academic issues that might be there, on prepare them with skills to go and work there. So I think it's a two-way story, and we have a very good relationship on that
Just
issue.
say it. The people that are being
So you
sent back,
just
they are
went straight into
useless. Just say it. Well, she's being diplomatic, sha. She's being diplomatic. If for people, some of us when don't get the opportunities to travel go Germany, you go see. If you want to buy drugs, they go tell me you go meet black people. I was opportunity to travel to Berlin in 2022. If gosh, if anything drugs that black people now they go say you meet. How they not
to my next question, which would be the new migration policy of Germany, which is inviting migrants, skilled workers into Germany. And the
useful
question
people.
there is now you've
Use that
established
word
centers in
useful.
Nigeria to help people with criteria, I guess, and criteria on how to get into Germany. And the big issue for many Nigerians is people invest money into the processes, the migration process, and sometimes they don't get past the measures put in place by various countries to get into there, and then there's a case of I've spent so much money and nothing came out of it. Would these centers be explicitly helping Nigerians with point to point details on how to make it through the processes, or would it be a vague process? I don't know what the process looks like, so the question I guess there is, can you walk us through briefly what this process looks like?
Well, at the moment, we are still in the process of developing these centers, and they work closely together with the labor institutions here in Nigeria. So they are run together, and yes, that is the plan, that you can go there for information. You can maybe present your credentials, your academic credentials, or your skills, whatever, and then you will get the advice on how to proceed in what is necessary in each step of the process. So that is actually the
All this news not go come mainstream media. Nah, Idris, Mobad, Pasha, Fina, all those one I go dey there. Then the people when they this office they go keep on for their own people. Then they go start to dey sell slot. Hey, what is Nigeria? We need to remove us the remove for office. Oh. If not be this news now, I'm sure the millions of people not gonna see this kind of opportunity because they are skilled people that would definitely meet the criteria to get this legal immigration status. But any Asha, we will continue. So na old news.
the aim of those centers, because as you said, we don't want people to come to be disillusioned and then lost in the process, having spent money. But I also think that the preparation and those centers, there will be no money involved. You know, it's about information, it's about guidance, it's about helping these people.
Now
It's
we
not about
ourselves, now they
making money.
bill
You
us
know,
now.
we
These
are
people,
not
they want use your
smugglers. You
money
know,
though.
you spend money if you go on an illegal way to Germany, and then you find out that maybe this is not the right way to start here. But if you go through the legal process, I think there will be very many success stories beyond. The 4,000 students, for instance, we have 4,000 Nigerian students in Germany. So there's also a process for them. Sometimes I know, and we are all aware, and we're working on it, the visa procedures are still too long, but also there are processes underway to have more digitalization of the process, to have outsource some of the decision making, because we are just overwhelmed, I must say, by the huge interest of young Nigerians to go and study or work in Germany. So this goes hand in hand. And as I said, we are open to the process, we are working on it, and we want to be supportive.
I'll quickly ask one important question to a lot of us Nigerians. What will be the monetary implication for skilled workers who want to move? And what skilled workers, what group are you looking at? What sector is most important to the German economy? Of course, we know that in a couple of years, the bulk of a larger number of Germany's population will be retired and aged. So what exactly is Germany looking for?
I think there are basically no limitation what kind of professions would be welcome. I think skilled workers and even semi-skilled workers are needed everywhere. But of course, you're right. Most importantly,
They are needed everywhere except in Nigeria, except in Africa. You cannot carry our doctor or our nurse. Finish. They don't carry thousands of them come off from Nigeria. Now, the skilled workers and the semi-skilled workers, very soon, mechanic could be hard for us to see for Nigeria. Very soon. Vulcanizer could be hard, painters could be hard. Because now those people now they want ship come out and tell me if those people get the opportunity, if this information reach them, go reach the rural area, all those people will get that skill. When they even they sustain the country small, when they get the opportunity to come, they'll come out without thinking twice now. Every one of us they useful to other people except to our own country. That's sweet.
people are needed in the health sector, in the care industry for the elderly people, in any other service industry, in hospitality. So I think these are the major sectors, but also, of course, in industry.
President want change, want grow economy to be $5 trillion economy without all this thing. Now all this now skilled labor na be the backbone of any country economy. Anybody when gets us go no, but now politicians when they speak grammar for now not be ever turn this thing. Now GDP now small thing now they grammar over that side speak. You get people.
Heavy metal production, basically everywhere, but I would say health, care, and services are at the moment the areas where people are needed the most.
GIZ is Germany's development partner in Africa, agency in Africa, and a lot of projects has been done within Africa and also Nigeria as well. Can you speak to us with a little detail around the key areas of development project that GIZ is focused on in Nigeria?
Yes, you are right. GIZ is our implementation agency for our development cooperation, not only in Africa, worldwide. And that's why it's so well known, because GIZ stands basically for German support, German cooperation, German projects. Here in Nigeria, we have been working with GIZ for a very long time, and I think the portfolio is a very big one, very broad one. But basically what we can say, we want to contribute to economic development is one area, but this is a very broad subject. But within that, we always look at developing the youth, skills development, supporting women and other minority groups, let's put it like this. And also all these projects are geared towards, like, let's say, some sub-themes. Another area is, of course, agriculture, food security, also skills development in agriculture, microfinancing for small firms and companies. In the youth sector, also we support a lot of startups, young tech firms. Wherever the youth wants to develop their skills, where they want to start businesses, in whichever sector, we try to be there. We cannot be all over the country. We cannot be in all 36 states, so this is one area, and also another one that is very important for us in our overall cooperation, but also in our development cooperation, is climate change and energy subjects. So wherever we can support the development of renewable energy, wherever we can support the replacement, let's say, of generators by solar, equipment. Also the development of that industry for young people to start in the renewable energy sector. So this is very important for us also to be supportive in this area.
Interesting. So you spoke about economy and a lot of things that GIZ is doing, and of course it's been here over the years. What would you look at and say this is perhaps one of the greatest results or feedback we've gotten from our various interventions in Nigeria? What is that project or that investment you've done that when you look at, you're very proud of GIZ's presence here in Nigeria?
I think we can always be proud of them in every sector. But as I said, I think our energy support program is a very big one and it's well known. And I think also the youth skills development program is one that has lots of beneficiaries and that is well known. So I think these are the... yeah.
Something I know about government, relationship with one another, like give and take. When as the ambassador in Nigeria, so our ambassadors in Germany, government relationship like give and take. See all this agricultural stuff, all this tech stuff, all this stuff when she dey talk about. So that one I waiting that they give to us. But they still get wetin they take. If our people really wise, if our government really wise, or if people in the in position to make this known to the larger group and to people where our ministers, for example, if they're really wise, they will fit take advantage of this thing. For no, they say information. I bet say 90% of people not going to say, "Oh, this kind of program in Nigeria before." Where we, anyways, we can keep talking about the problem
What
of the
would you call
country
it?
for a long time.
The main areas of intervention that probably has the most popularity or it's best known.
Would you say you've got or you're getting value for money invested?
Absolutely, because we agree. We don't develop these projects on our own, It's not. We always have negotiations and discussions with the government, and also, especially also with the new government, we see that the development of the economy and the creation of jobs, the support for youth, education and skills development is key for the next years to come, because of the demographic factor that we are all aware of. So we support the government in what the government sees at their own goals. So it's not our own ideas in a way.
This is exactly what I was saying.
That's where it comes from.
Government see take important. Now they go they do.